Hey everyone, my name is Janet Paulus, and today I'm going to be showing you two fun literacy activities that you can use one for decoding and one for encoding. When you look at decoding is being able to read words by looking at the letters and saying their sounds, and encoding is the opposite. It's where you break down a word into sounds and then you are able to spell it and write it out on a piece of paper. So let's get started on our decoding activity. So for this activity, what you're going to need is you're going to need sticky notes with the word that you're going to have, some items that, as the teacher, you've placed around the room for the kids to look at. So I have two examples for you, and all you'll need is a pencil, some paper, or a marker just to write down the simple words that you see. So the first one that you're going to write down on your sticky note is going to be the word cup. And you go, where is the cup? And they take it over to the cup and they put it next to it. But before they can go away, what they have to do is they have to be able to sound it out and know the word. They know this is a cup, and you've told them that it's the word's cup, but they have to be able to sound it out. So they go, cup, and they have to be able to do that very fluently, because if they're not able to do it fluently, then they have not mastered the skill of being able to blend their sounds together. And being able to blend your sounds is the starting point on being able to learn how to read. Blending and encoding are very important when it comes to learning how to read. So our next example is hat. They would find the hat and they put the sticky note on hat. Let's sound it out. At hat. And that's how you would do this activity with decoding. You can do multiple things, and you could let the students even write it down on their own piece of paper if you wanted to, and then you could go through and check their spelling to see if they for sure got it right. Next we're going to go on to our encoding activity, and it's say it, tap it, write it. So what you're going to need for this is, today I'm going to use quarters. You can use little bingo chips if you wanted to, but today I'm going to use quarters. And then you're going to also need a piece of paper and pencil. So I'm just going to use another sticky note for today just because I don't have a whole lot of room to work with. But if you're in a classroom, you could use a piece of notebook paper, you could use a piece of copy paper, whatever you need. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your card and you're going to hold up your object that you have. So today I'm going to be using a hat. So I have the example. Today is hat. Our word is hat. How do you think you would spell that? And so what they would do is they go hat, and they would kind of slowly drag it out. At. So what they would do is they go, the quarters a bit closer to them, and they go at hat. So that would be, they're tapping it on there, and they would say the word hat, they would tap it at, they would tap the quarters or bingo chips, whatever you want to use, and then they would write it on their paper. So they would write at hat. So then you would have on your paper how they think it would be spelled, so then you can make any corrections that you need to. We're going to do one more example, and that's going to be our cup. So you say up, cup. So let's see if we can spell it out. So up, cup. So what do we hear first? So we write down the C. That's a U. Cup. And then that would be our next word right there. That would match up with our example. So this activity really helps students listen carefully to each sound because they're having to tap. That just makes them do multiple things at one time and makes their brain work extra hard and makes them have a visual on what they're doing. They have the visual of the actual word. Then they're having to use their hand, which makes them use more of their brain when they're going through and tapping and saying it multiple times. It builds strong spelling and writing skills also. So today we both practiced decoding and encoding with our two activities, and I really hope that you enjoyed the word hunt activity, which was the decoding activity, and I really hope that you liked the say it, tap it, write it activity that we did for encoding. Both of these skills work together to be able to to build a strong reading and writing foundation. Thank you for watching, and I hope y'all all have a great day.